Hey, Lisaboo34. PayPal, Lisaboo34. Bliss 106. Bingo! I win. Okay, Lisaboo34. Listen, girl. Let me see when this video was up. Excuse this. I just got it, 8 hours ago. From Mickey Mouse fan. Lisa Richards, 8:20 today at 6 o'clock this morning. Okay. Lisa. Hey there, girl. Lisaboo64. For the people that don't understand withdrawal, that is not a withdrawal. Lisa, this is what happens when you cry wolf too many times. Nobody believes you. Nobody. And I'm all for not seeing you in pain. I have been looking for your PayPal just so I can throw you 2 cents so I can say something to you because you're not responding to me on emails. Okay, that's fine. But I know you'll respond to PayPals, and I am absolutely never going to donate to your drug problem. That's not going to happen. I've got some quick fixes that are legal that could help alleviate your problems, your symptoms. I'm watching this, and I am telling you, there is no way on God's given earth that you have gone without a dose for 2 days. There is no way that you would have this much adrenaline or energy to exert this much anger to people that aren't donating to you. I get that you're having a hard time. I get. And I put out a video kind of freaking out at people who don't understand withdrawal. This, however, this is one you do have to own up to. Listen, I am going to say this to you directly. If indeed, okay, let me say this to what I understand from an ex-drug addict. This isn't rock. This is not a rock addiction. This is not a rock addiction. This isn't rock. There's something more going on there's something more than rock going on here. This is not a rock addiction. I can promise you that. There's no way on God's given earth that she's doing rock. This has got to be an opiate. If there's no way, none at all, that this is a withdrawal from, I don't believe she's going through a withdrawal right now. There's too much adrenaline. You would crawl. You would stick your thumb out and you would hitchhike to get that fix. You wouldn't be doing this. You've either already hit the clinic and you're begging, you're upset that the people that you depended on to fix you before are no longer fixing you. It's time to get your big girl panties on. You already are doing methadone. So you know, and I know, and you know, that no matter, you have to double up on whatever you're doing because the methadone is blocking the receptors from you getting high. That's the whole purpose to it. So I almost am led to believe that you're not even taking that dose of methadone. And I'll say this to the people that don't know, that there's ways, I don't know. I'm not like these reaction channels. I don't know. I am only assuming from my own personal experiences and what I educated myself about and what I seen. I don't know what brought her to addiction. What the hell? Oh, it's burrs. That's beautiful. Work. I don't know what brought Lisa to addiction. I don't know. We all have a story. We didn't wake up one morning and go, I think I want to be an addict. Not one person said this. Rock does not make you an addict. I promise you that. Am I saying there's people that aren't addicted to coke? No, I'm not saying that at all. I know a lot of fucking people. A lot of people. And anybody that I know that does snow that's not it. This is something, this is way more. This is way more. I don't know what she's doing. I can only assume. My best guess, though, right now, is that she hasn't been taking her doses. She's not. I don't want to call out your name. I don't want to give any more attention to your channel because you're spreading a lot of very sick misinformation, and I clearly put it out in your comments. You don't know jack squat about addiction or withdrawal or recovery. So for this channel to be spewing the information for those big Google senses that you're getting is heinous to me, because you're giving information out that you don't even know. I would really be interested to know what brought her to the addiction. Okay. Did she get a prescription? This is what I know. Everybody that I know that has dealt with addiction, it started with a big pharma drug. It didn't start with a weed addiction. I don't know anybody that's addicted to, you're addicted to weed like you're addicted to caffeine. You're not going to die and tremor without it. You might tremor without caffeine, but you're not going to tremor without weed. You might not sleep as good, or your appetite might not be as good, but you're not going to do this over weed. You're not even going to do this over snow. If you do, then hit me up and let me know, because I want to do a case study on you, because you're beyond what my education has taught me. That's not a bad thing. That's a great thing, because I want to know more about as much as I can. I think I'm fairly well versed in this since I walked down the path. Every year without fail, I have at least one other soldier go down, usually from big pharma. Fentanyl. Obviously, it's fentanyl. It's always fucking fentanyl. But it's not just fentanyl. It's fentanyl that they've laced in weed and in blow. Blow doesn't do this. This is not blow. This, to me, is obviously attention-seeking behavior. I do not believe that she is going to the clinic. Back to what I was saying. To that person that I've been speaking with, that's spewing the misinformation, how do you know that she gets carryouts? I want to know where you get your information, because here that you get like you said, she gets 2 carryouts. And again, you know more than I do, clearly. You only get carryouts when you pee clean, because that methadone has a high price tag on it. It's called hillbilly heroin, right? It is also a drug. It's a drug, and people get addicted. I don't know how long she's been doing methadone, but the addiction isn't just withdrawals. It is absolutely in the mind. Everything about it is permeated into your brain, right from the receptors. Everything about it, going to the clinic, getting that little brown bottle, going up, going down. If you go up a milligram, you feel that. You feel it. When you go down a milligram, you feel it. Do you know what a milligram is? And I'm not talking to the general population. I am talking to the woman whose channel that I was going after yesterday. And by going after, listen, if you don't put misinformation out there for the masses, and you have a fairly large following, I have nothing to say to you. But you are in an arena that I am well versed in, too well versed in, and was inflicted with too much pain for people like you to spread such shit information to people that don't know any better. And your comment was, I'm trying to inform people. No, you're not. You're trying to make Google money. That's what the fuck you're trying to do, because I've listened to your channel. I actually commented on you once a long time ago. I honestly thought you would have blocked me, because this infuriates me. It infuriates me that does she deserve this? Do you deserve your credit card debt? Yes, you do. You don't know. You don't know. I didn't deserve it. I did not deserve to be a fucking addict. It happened, and I had to pay the price for it. I did not deserve to be called a fucking piece of shit. Go hang myself. I deserve it. I'm useless. This is the worst things that people could call me. I was called because I got a prescription. And when you don't fucking know you don't fucking know what withdrawals are like. This is the easiest way that I can say this without going off track again, and I'm talking to you personally. If I was in active withdrawal and you were standing in front of me and somebody said, you got that lady and I will give you your fix, I would be holding on to your spleen. It's that bad. This is not a threat. These are not just words. This is fact. It is fact. People die because of withdrawals. People kill people because of withdrawals. There's a psychosis that goes on. And all these comments that because of you and your ignorance have spread on your channel, you're populating vile comments. Vile. I am going to inform you so that you can inform your viewers who are thanking you for the information. Listen, your information is bogus. It's not information. It's lies. You are no better than Lisa. You are a fucking fraud. Reaper, whatever you want to call yourself. You are a fraud. There it is. Lisa, boo, whatever the fuck your name is. I almost want to offer you a fix because and I don't mean your fix. I want to know. I want to know what brought you to addiction. I'm watching you and you're going off the rails. Okay, no withdrawal ever has that kind of energy. Never. You literally, before your withdrawals, anybody that's gone through withdrawals, anybody that wants to add to my statement, take away from my statement, correct my statement, or agree with my statement. If you are going to the clinic every day, which is what I believe, she is going every single day. I do not believe that she has one carryout. Unless the states are that fucked up that you give active addicts carryouts for no reason. I mean, I've seen your president now, but he's no better than our prime minister, so we'll leeway on that one. There's no way, Reaper, that she's got 2 days. There's no fucking way. And if she does, then please inform me how you know about this, because that's serious shit. Methadone is a drug. It is also an addictive drug. Okay, I'm sure that you know all this because of the information that you're spewing. People sell their methadone, and it goes for a price. I believe that she is not dosing, she's selling her methadone for her fix. That's what I believe. Is it fact? No, because I don't know. I am not her. I am not there. I am not privy to her medical charts. I am not privy to her doctor. I am not privy to her to tell me directly. I wouldn't even believe her sisters know. I don't think so. I don't think that, so I would like to know where Reaper gets her information from, because I, again, want to be schooled properly. Okay, so this is what I think. I think that Lisa is selling her methadone. And how do you get it out, please? I mean, we are master manipulators. I am no longer, but I am not an idiot, Reaper. I am by far a fucking idiot. And I'm not going to apologize for coming off strong to you, because this is what you deserve. Like you're saying, this is what she deserves for her actions. This is what you deserve for your actions. You're spreading bad fucking information to people that don't know any better, and they are thanking you for the work that you do. You are a fucking bigot. You're a bigot. I used to like you. I did. I watched your channel, right? Because I work all day, right? I don't have time. I honestly rely on reaction channels so that I can pick up information on people that I would like to go after, but I go after them in a different way. If you've seen my channels on my comments on Heather, I try a different approach, right? Like, but then again, I've been that addict. You haven't. That's why you're an anal fuck, because you have no idea. Is your husband an alcoholic by chance? I'm just wondering, because you seem to come off with so much information that somewhere down the line you have to have the experience somewhere. And I don't want to be a bitch to you. I really don't. So please let me know where you are so educated in addiction, especially drug. It can't be alcohol, because that's a whole, you get fucking coins for being an alcoholic. You get sympathy for being an alcoholic. You get hospital stays for being an alcoholic. You're a drug addict. You get assholes like you to fucking make people like me feel like the lowest common denominator on the face of the earth. Okay? So no, I'm not going to apologize for coming down on you, because like I said, like you say, Lisa deserves what she gets. So do you. So do you. So let me try it. Lisa, I am trying to get a hold of you, okay? Your PayPal doesn't work. It doesn't work. I'm assuming that bitch that phoned the landlord on you to get you kicked out of the fucking laundry room probably called PayPal, because she is judge and jury of everybody. Still waiting for Mr. Shut Up person to come and... Still waiting, buddy. I'm still waiting. Anyway. It's been a good day. I just finished eating, Lisa, by the way. You are entitled to recovery. You live in a great country that will help you out. You, Lisa, are entitled to more than the working people that are supporting your lazy ass right now. That's the high and low of it. You have cried wolf far too many times, and now this. You are reaping the rewards of you crying wolf. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, and you, darling, you got a big prize coming your way. You're going to feel what addiction, what withdrawal looks like. And now I'm going to come down on you a little bit, you lazy fuck, because you're playing with something that I hold very, 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 very securely to my chest. You're mocking a withdrawal. You're mocking the whole fucking addiction. This is not a fucking joke, Lisa. You're going to die. You're going to die. Okay? And you coming on here saying that this is these people's fault? No, bitch, it's your fault. It's your fault if you die. You have every wherewithal to go and get help. You've got every fucking resource. Don't tell me that in Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, wherever the fuck you are, that there's no buses. You're in the projects. I guarantee you've got more buses coming to your stop than I had coming to my stop when I traveled 3 hours a day to go to work. This is almost too much for even me to bear. The fucking ignoramus fucking not all reaction channels. Don't get me going on that one. Mickey Mouse Club, I like you. Mickey Mouse fan, sorry, I like you. There's a few of you guys I like, but there's a couple of you that I just want to take out to the back 40 with a fucking stick. Just because I can, because I've got bail and an alibi, maybe that's what it is, or rebar and backle. I don't know, but it angers me to no extent. I have people die. I have loved ones. People that I grew up with have died because of this shit. It's not a fucking joke. It's not a laughing matter. It's not a fucking willy-nilly where you can just pop off information to feed the masses so you can make $60 on Google. Bitch, if you keep your information factual, I will pay you. Because I don't care about Google. I don't care about a fan base. I don't care about a fucking Google paycheck. I don't fucking care. I am more trying to get a hold of Lisa, and I'm more trying to get a hold of Heather Gillespie. You know why Heather Gillespie? Because she is a borderline schizophrenic with borderline personality disorder. And I'm watching these fucking rogue channels go at her. Like, it fucking boggles the mind that children in school are taught, don't bully. Mental health is a big issue. But yeah, you fucking adults Like, as if you're entitled to this and get away with it scot-free. Not on my fucking watch. You can block me. You can pretend I don't exist. But like you're a fucking comment, you cannot shut me the fuck up. I'm not afraid of Google. I pivot on. I've got two strikes against me, and I will pivot on that third one. I push the envelope to everything I do because I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care. There's nothing that's going to upset my balance. Nothing. I am upset, but this isn't the balance that I'm talking about. I am self-sufficient. I make as much money as I want to make. I don't have a boss. I am the boss. There's nothing anybody can do. There's nowhere you can call to get me fired. I am my boss. I have somebody that I go to for guidance, and I have a paycheck that is cut for me, but it's a business account. So I have no threats. You stalk me? Oh my God, entertain the fuck right out of me. I don't come alone though. I mean, I'm never alone. Wink, wink. Just in case. Listen, I don't want to be a snatch, but I don't care if I have to be. Don't spread misinformation. Respond to finish off the conversation on the comments, right? I'm right here. I'm never going to block anybody. I'm not that anal. I am not that sensitive. But oh my God, try a different approach. Lisa, you deserve this one, bitch. I am just saying, I don't believe that you deserve to be a drug addict. I don't believe that you deserve to be going through withdrawals. I believe that I would like to understand the rest of your story so I can make a factual decision on what's going on here. This is what I think. You're in too fucking deep, and you've got a whole slew of the world coming after you from every fucking corner. Nobody should be giving you money. You know why? Because you're not even honest. This is how I would approach this if I were you. I haven't been to the clinic in 2 days. Your action, see, because most of these reaction channels, they don't understand what I understand because they don't know what withdrawal is. They just pretend that they do. Your actions speak louder than their words. You don't need batteries for a fucking lantern. Here's a quick fix, bitch. And if you were this hard up, you would have thought about this already because you are a master manipulator, aren't you? You know that you are. It also means that you're very thrifty and you make shit happen. You would take an extension cord and you would plug a fucking extension cord into your hallway and run a fucking light from your house into your room so that you didn't have to spend money on batteries. Think about this. There's addicts out here, fucking Lisa. There's recovered addicts out here, Lisa. You can fucking throw this shit by these reaction channels that only think that they know what you're talking about or only think that they know what that they're spewing about. But there's people who have actually lived this lifestyle long before you. There's food. You've got food. And even if you don't need food. You're not eating anyway. You weigh 80 pounds. Who the fuck are you kidding? Who are you kidding? You're not eating shit. You're certainly not eating bread. I can promise you that. If you are eating, this is what I'm assuming that you're eating. Yeah, that Mountain Dew, that's going to settle great in your guts, isn't it? That's going to settle great in your guts. You're probably feeling that for days, but I'm sure that you might be consuming it for the sugar. If you're eating anything, I'm going to say it's a Freezy, a popsicle, Twizzlers, shit along that line, Arrow, nothing that you got to crunch on, right? Nothing. And for that lady too, not every addict, not every person that does rock suffers from dehydration. Again, more misinformation from you. You literally know nothing about nothing. You might know how to edit, but that's where your fucking ball game stops. Not every fucking person who does rock suffers from dehydration. It's palpable. The fucking misinformation. That's why I get so triggered. You don't know what you're talking about. And you have a large audience that are going, wow. Unless you can sit and tell me that you are a recovered addict, sit the fuck down and stop giving these people misinformation. People who go to her channel, she is wrong. She is not feeding you right information. She is feeding you bullshit. She is a liar. She is no more and no better than Lisa is. Lisa is what she is. She is trying to she's trying to manipulate money out of all of us for a drug problem. Plain and simple. That channel that you're saying great job at, she's trying to manipulate you so that you can make sure that she gets a Google paycheck. So the only difference that I see is they're both liars. Lisa actually could end up dying because of her situation. This channel, no, nothing. Zero, nothing. She has nothing to lose. This one, Lisa, she's got everything to lose. So that's why I'm saying have a little compassion. Ask somebody who knows. I do not know everything. God, thank God I don't know everything. I don't know about a lot of heroin shit. I don't know anything much about meth. I do know about my drug situation. I do know a lot about opiates. Why that I spew about Pfizer. Oh, and there's one more clarification that I want to clear up here. How do you know that Pfizer didn't make crack? How do you know? What did you read that I didn't read? What information did I miss that you caught? Because my information about crack, I don't know what you know, but it wasn't some fucking hillbillies out in the back sticks. It's not moonshine, girl. It's not moonshine. These are intricate chemicals by chemists. And if you would like to know the information where I got my information, I will be more than glad to spit it out. But like I said to you, look up Detroit. When the big three moved out and poverty and violence set in, what the government, Pfizer, decided to put into Michigan to combat the violence and the poverty and the homelessness. What did they do? You are so misinformed, bitch. You are so misinformed. So misinformed. So anyway, Lisa, you dumb twat. Listen, I'm going to spew this so everybody can hear me nice and loud for the people in the back there and for the people up front that just don't give a fuck that I'm even speaking, and that's all fine too. Lisa is selling, from what I see, Lisa is not dosing. I will give her that. Lisa has not done her dose in 2 days. I'm going to give her that. I am going to agree with her on that. I am going to agree that Lisa is holding her methadone in her mouth. Okay. There's ways. I've seen everything. Hey, channel, have you walked into a methadone clinic? Actually, have you walked by a methadone clinic? Have you ever met anybody? Have you sat and talked to anybody on methadone? I'm just wanting to know where your information is coming from. Okay? Because not only did I get the short end of the stick about what a piece of shit human being I was for being a drug addict. Thank you, Pfizer! Which I earned the right to say that, channel. But I took my daughter to my doctor's appointments and to the clinic, and I got a fucking raging fucking shitload of pieces of shit people telling me what a bad mother I was. Yeah, I'm a bad mother. From pieces of shit people who know nothing about nothing, but the only thing they know is because they have an asshole, they also have an opinion, right? And like my bus driver story, I have successfully not only raised a beautiful, drug-free, alcohol-free, cigarette-free, tattoo-free, pregnancy-free, graduated, working daughter, I also run my own business. So the comments about Lisa and Lori or whatever the fuck that thing's name was, that she's too far gone, it sends me. It sends me. It sends me. So yeah, if this is the internet, this is not your channel, Lisa. It's not your channel. It's our channel. I can pop in and out any fucking time I want. I can say anything I want. There's nothing nobody can do to stop me. Not even Google. You can stop me But I have to produce something before you can stop me. So that means you can't stop me. You can silence me, but I've already said what I needed to say. I'm 2 strikes in. I'm teetering on my third, and I don't care. I don't care. I am not sheep. I am not like most of these people, Lori, who kiss other sheep's ass so that they can stay on a platform because they have a channel. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't have anything. You don't have anything. What you have is a soul, you have a conscience, and you have a heart. And that's maybe where you should send your focus on, because you're kind of off kilter. You're kind of off kilter. I'm a good human being who rages when shit just goes sideways, right? I'm that person, if you didn't notice, that went into Walmart when everybody was standing in a lineup with a fucking mask on my wrist going, "These people are fucking insane. Wear a mask." Wear a mask? I am. No, it's got to be on your mouth. It don't have to be fucking shit, man. I just seen Buddy in the parking lot picking his nose, and now he's molesting tomatoes, and you want me to wear a mask? Fuck you. But yeah, that's how I am. No, I don't listen. I listen to my soul. I listen to my intuition. I listen to my spirit, and I listen to God. Everything else. What's that saying? God forgives, I don't, right? Is that what it is? I'm still very bitter over people with opinions who told me that I was a piece of shit and I might as well die. I'm always going to be bitter about that. And I try very desperately to suppress that, right? And then I have anger issues over fucking dumb twats like Lisa, who think that this addiction and recovery and withdrawal is a fucking joke. It pisses me off to no extent. It's not a joke. It's a reality. And people lose their lives and mothers cry over their dead children. And it's not fucking funny. It's not fucking funny. And it's not willy-nilly where you can just pop off what you think and that be fact to you. Again, I am all down for being schooled in something that I don't know anything about. If there's information that I don't know about and I'm wrong on something, then I absolutely 100% want to be corrected. I don't want to give out information. I'm saying what I know to be fact. Is it fact for everybody? I don't know. It doesn't matter to me about everybody. I'm only telling you what I know to be fact. That is not a withdrawal. That is somebody who does not have carries. That is somebody who I believe is selling her methadone so that she can get a fix. This is where I think that Lisa's at. She is desperate to go to the clinic because somebody is depending on her methadone. And I believe that somebody is very close to her. It's like a trade-off. That's what I think. It's what I think. Why do I think that? Because the receptors in her brain would be satisfied if she was taking methadone. And if she was taking methadone, it makes sense that she would have to go and see this person multiple times a day because she's obviously not getting a lot of money. Right? It's not like she's picking up a gram at a time and she could sit for a few hours. I can see this. I read this. I can tell. Honest to God, like this is so easy for me to read. I just don't watch her that much. Somebody on my channel said she should cover Lisa. I've seen Lisa. It's all over the feeds. Fucking, she's all over TikTok. I'm on TikTok. That's not what I do on TikTok, right? TikTok is more for the kids. It just is. That demographically, that's what it is. I make fun of people from time to time in a way that is not making it. I don't care what you think it is. I did JoJo Siwa in her fucking dance my way, right? I've made up songs my way. Dylan Mulvaney made a song. I just altered the words a little bit so that it was funnier. But when you're talking about information on a path that I walked down and I literally burned in hell and I literally walked beside the devil and you're trying to belittle that, there's no fucking way I'm going to let you. There's just no way. I fought way too fucking hard, way too hard to have some ingrate like you belittle my accomplishment or have some other fucking bring back shit that they would never say to my face. Never. They may have been able to say it while I was in an active addiction, like go kill yourself, you're useless, the world would be better off without you. I mean, you would never say that to me now. Never. It would never fucking happen because you wouldn't get back up. And that's a flex, Red. That is absolutely a flex. And that is because I already know what hell is like. I know. I there's nothing that fears me. Nothing. I've already gone through the worst. I can't imagine anything being worse than what I've been through. Outside of the death of one of my children, there's nothing that I can imagine that could be worse than what I've already been through. And I'm not just talking the addiction. I'm talking the whole fucking collective. So people's opinions don't rattle me at all. They just don't. But being disrespected for my fight, being disrespected over my education, and thinking, I studied this because I was so fucked up by what this addiction had done to me, what Pfizer done to me. It just fucked me right up. And to have somebody, that the studying that I did day and night, and then for fucking random people to just come in and just think that it's just a whitewash, like it's just, I could just tell by looking at her. How? And listen, channel, if you've got somebody in your home that is the most important person to you in your life, your child, that is an active addict or has gone through it, then I will bend down and I will apologize to you. But if not, then this is pretty much more what you're going to get. You can block me all you want. That just shows your weakness to me. And again, come on my channel, Peridot Eyes, anywhere you want. I'm on Insta. I'm on TikTok. I don't do either one. I like my friends on YouTube. Oh, you might even bang into my fucking snatch sister, who I call Cauliflower. Y'all, hey, I'll pay y'all have lunch, okay? Y'all, you miserable fucks, I'll pay to have, you can all have it has to be a business lunch though, right? Because I don't want to give my hard-earned money that easily away. I can just use it as a tax write-off anyway. But anyway, okay, Lisa, you dumb bitch, listen, that proved me wrong. Prove me wrong. You're selling your methadone, aren't you? You're selling your methadone. And I'm sorry that this has just opened up a can of worms for that lady who called the landlord on you to now call your methadone clinic. But this is hard knocks, bitch. This is what happens. This is probably what it's going to take for you to get clean. Scream and yell all you want. That is nothing new. That's expected. And so for you people out here that don't know that she's raging, this is absolutely what happens. This is not abnormal. I'm kind of just sitting here chuckling. I'm laughing, right? I don't think she's psychotic. I don't think she's going off the rails. This is absolutely exactly what's happening. This is absolute normal. I'm laughing because I'm like, oh my God, was I that bad? Probably. I probably was. I probably was maybe even worse. But this is my take on what this is. She's not definitely getting carryouts. If she is, then I need to get a hold of somebody. That Biden guy that you guys call a president, somebody's got to get a hold of somebody and say, like, you got to stop letting addicts get their carries out because they're probably selling. Oh, actually, it don't matter in America. It doesn't matter. It don't matter. Forget that I even said that. Yeah, laws are made by men to protect men. I said it, and I don't regret it. And that don't mean just America. That's like literally everywhere in the world, right? That's why I call everybody sisters. Like we girls, we need to stick together. We need to watch out for everybody. We need to watch out for every sister going because there's nobody else going to. And then there's snatches who just want to fucking throw us sisters under the bus for a Google paycheck. Here's your $42.50. Yeah, you just slammed a whole bunch of sisters down a fucking tube for this $13. Hope you're proud of yourself. Listen, I don't know. Do you want my Google paycheck? I don't know what's in there because I don't care. It's not worth me throwing a sister under the bus or telling her to off herself or belittling her. Like, you're just again, you're a liar and a fraud. You're no better than Lisa. Anyway, Lisa, you dumb, stupid twat. You deserve this one. You deserve this. This is what you deserve. You deserve nobody coming to rescue you because you screamed wolf far too many times. And now that you really need them, nobody's coming. So here's my suggestion, you dumb bitch. Get an extension cord, plug it into your hallway. Maybe run that fridge. I don't know. It's just a thought. Here's another thought, you dumb bitch. Go get a loaf of bread. Go get some ramen noodles. No, forget the bread. Forget the bread. Okay, scratch the bread. Get a dozen eggs. I don't know what eggs cost in the States, $42.50. I don't know. I know they're very expensive here. Well, depends. I work, so I can afford eggs. And listen, that's not a flex. All of us sisters, we work. We know, hey, if our family needs eggs, we don't care how much they are. Eggs is what it's going to be. You know what? Because we're not buying crack. I don't drive. I can't afford, well, I can't afford insurance and a car payment, but I can afford a good quality egg. That I can afford. I live within my means, right? Thank God that I'm no longer an addict. Thank God. Thank you, Jesus. Every day, thank you. Lisa, you might want to think about what I just said. Anyway, you dumb, stupid bitch. You deserve this one, absolutely. You do not deserve the withdrawals. You do not deserve to die. You absolutely deserve recovery. You are worth recovery. You do not get to talk to people that way and think that you're getting off scot-free, you stupid bitch. That's not the way you talk to people if you want something from them. Here's the thing that I would have done. I am an active addict, and I am sorry that I have disappointed everybody. I have lied and I have deceived every single person, and for this I am sorry. It is my addiction. It is not what I truly want to do or be. I am trying to do better, but I may slip along the way. It is it's highly unlikely that if I go into recovery, that I am going to not fall off the wagon. It's only the super strong and the super dedicated and the unbelievably educated that get to say that they are that 2%. That's not muscle. That's what that is. Lisa, you are going to fall off the wagon. There is a very high probability of that, and don't beat yourself up about it, okay? There's a high probability that you may not hit your recovery the first time. Please don't stop trying. You are worth it. You are worth it. Life is fucking phenomenal. You know what else, Lisa? This may be the most important thing I say to you. I need people like you to help me out to silence those fucking snatches that think that they know what the fuck they're talking about when they've never even done a drug a day in their life. Maybe in the 6 days they popped a hit of acid. I dropped that shit in my eye. I got hit by a bus the first day of grade 9. There ain't nothing you can come to me with. This Pfizer shit, this is a whole different demon. This is literally Satan in a bottle with a label and a price tag and government funded. You need to get clean. You need to help me out so that we can make sure that these uneducated fucks that have a lot to say about the travels that we've been down get schooled. It's hard to combat thousands of people all by myself. So could you please get your shit together and please learn about that addiction. Learn about the process of what's going on in your brain. It will piss you the fuck off just like it pissed me off. Okay, we good? I need to go have myself a shower because I'm pretty sure you can still see that I am covered in my mud. I just came home, made a quick bite to eat, had some of these mother things, and now it's time to have a shower. Let my hair down, take my bra off, and enjoy the rest of my day. Channel, I am not going to apologize to you. This is not how I am normally. I bet you me and you could just push this shit aside and have a really good lunch. I'll pay for that lunch. I would still save your life at any given cost. But this is kind of the price that you pay. It's dog eat dog world out here in this internet, right? You just never know who you're going to trigger. You just never know. And I'm sorry from the bottom. Oh shit, sorry. I'm sorry from the bottom of my heart that it's you that's triggered me. I'm sure you didn't expect that. I didn't expect to be triggered by these comments. But again, I am a recovered addict. I will be an addict for the rest of my life. And I don't know. I have not died yet. So I am not done walking this path. It doesn't end. Do you see my 2% tattoo anywhere? It's never going to be here. I'm thinking right here, because this is going to be a really painful place. As you can see, no track marks on this baby. Never done a needle in my life. But I need it to be somewhere painful. I want my 2% to be somewhere fucking painful. Because that's what it took to get me here. Pain. And it's going to be a 2% blood, sweat, and tears. Because that's exactly what it took for me to get here. Pain, blood, sweat, and oh, so many tears. So channel, I'm sure in a different situation, you and I would see eye to eye on a lot of things. But this is a trigger for me. It's a big trigger. It's a big trigger for a lot of people. I walk down the streets and I see people with their pipes. I see this all the time. And that's not that. That doesn't bother me. It bothers me that they don't think they're worth more than that. I do have to thank you for something though. I never knew that this was such a trigger for me, that having responses of misinformation and ignorant comments that your viewers were putting out, that your viewers were thanking you for your misinformation and the ignorance of the comments. I had no idea what a massive trigger that was for me. So for me to you, I thank you for that. See, there's a bright spot in every situation. We just got to look for it. This is a no hate thing. Yes, I'm angry at you. It does not mean that I dislike you. I just have to tread very lightly to you. And with that being said, I know that you're not going to change your approach, that I may be watching, and I appreciate that, and nor would I want you to. And if there's anything on my comments, my channel that affects you, I absolutely want you to come to me. Absolutely. And give it to me the way I'm giving it to you. It's out of respect for myself first and foremost, right? But I will never block anybody's comments. Your opinion is valid and it matters even if it's not the same as mine. It's the name calling. Right. And I listen, you can call me a bitch, a snatch, the C word, see you next Tuesday. You can tell me to go fuck myself, but to go kill myself and that I'm useless and I'm not worthy. That's fighting words. That is fighting words. But you can call me a bitch and the shut up too. That is another trigger for me, because that's something I grew up with. Right, buddy, you don't know that, but again, you just don't know. Right? You just don't know who you're affecting. And with all this sensitivity in the world, like you don't know if you're racially going to fuck or mispronounce a fucking pronoun or something. Or now you don't know if you're going to fucking offend an old ex-drug addict. Yeah, you are. You probably are. You can't, you can light up your pipe anywhere you want in front of me. You can dole out pills by the thousands in front of me. That I'll just go, hey, no thanks, man. Nope, been there, done that. But it's the name calling. I detest that. I absolutely detest that. So anyway, I'm glad that we could have this little conversation again. I'm sorry for taking so much time away from you guys. I'm not going to say I'm sorry again, but yeah, this is what happens. I get triggered and shit happens. Shit happens. I will still save your life. I will still fucking bend down on my knees and put my mouth against yours and blow air into your lungs if you need it. I can also do a good tourniquet too. Oh, and I can also come and do house fixing repairs. And if I can't do them, I sure know some people that can. Anyway, you guys are a blessing to me. You're a blessing to the world. Don't let anybody else tell you any different. And with that being said, be a little kinder in your fucking comments. Lisa, you dumb bitch, get your shit together. All right, people, I'm going to go whatever I do. Peace out. Bye, guys. Fuck you, Steve.